How to use Google Drive. So this is, the first part is you got to use Drive. And you get there by just typing in the word Drive and you go to Cloud Storage. And when you get there, you probably will, if this is the first time you've entered it, it'll look like this. Have this little entertainment telling you about what is important here. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit. So you'll see this logo. It says safe storage for all your files. That sounds like a good thing. Okay, and then they want to tell you something more. Keep your files safe and accessible. Organize your items easily. You're lucky to see this because they may change this. And then get started. So then you click here and you get to see what's in your file. The basic idea here is you start something new up here. The list of folders is on the left. And then these right here help you move things around, such as what you've done recently. Let's give some examples. If you go up to New and click once, you're going to see Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and then there's more. But this is where many students spend a lot of their time. Just go to Google Docs, and it sets up a document for you. As long as you're connected to the internet, you never need to use a word processing. And any word processing software, like Microsoft Word. Just type in the name of the document. My important summary of a book. Now, obviously, I'm not spelling these correctly, and it pops up immediately. What should it be? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, important. Thank you. And book summary. Now, the first line you type is going to pop up there. Now, I ask my students to write something about a book at least once a week, because that's the core of being able to share ideas. I saw this book, this article, this TV program, and here's what I learned from it. Okay, tell me something new. And so all the formatting is here. You can insert photos. See, the first one is image. So you'll be able to go down and hit image, and then you can upload from the computer. But if you put it on your Google Photos, the photos pop up over here. I don't have any photos there, but if there were, they would be right here. Now, I'll just show you how quickly it's possible to get photos there. Let's say that I'm doing an article about ranking and the importance of being a freelancer, which I think is one of the topics that tutors need to suggest. Okay, so I've got a screenshot here. How do I get that screenshot into the photo album? Well, just open this up and go to photos.google. If you're smart, you will connect photos.google to your smartphone. Now, here's some photos. What you see are some of the other accounts that I have. And you can add an account. And it asks you to put in the account. So I'm opening this up for the first time. And when we open up for the first time, again, we get an introduction. So go to Google Photos, it says continue. And ready for adding photos? Sure. So you can add the photos by dragging the photos anywhere or get the app. Well, I'm going to go drag something from, I'm using a Chromebook. So I go to the files, and I've saved a screenshot right up there. And what happens if I grab that screenshot and drag it over here? Well, the whole thing turns blue in the background. Now, you can either have unlimited storage or you can have the original size. They call it high quality. It does just fine for me. And this is the secret to having a free account for the rest of your life. That right there was the thing that I had selected. Now, if I go back to the article, let's go back to the article, my important summary of a book. I want to drop that image in there. I go up to insert, put an image, go to Google Photos, and it should pop up right here. Now, it takes a while for it to show up. That's sometimes the problem. Little while to show up. And 1, 2, 3. There it is. Click on it. The key here is that this does not add to any space on my Google Drive. Let's go look at my Google Drive again. Down here in this corner, you'll see 15 gigs, 0 bytes. That means I've got my important book already set up, and I haven't used any of my 15 gigs yet. If I create a Google site, that would start using up some of the space. But this gives you that first look of what Google Drive does for you. In part 2, we will look at how to create a Google site. This right here is the article that we've created. Now we want to display this article on a website. This has been part 1 of tips for students regarding how to use Google Drive. And I invite you to give me a text or a call. In the second video that follows this, we'll go into how to set up a site. Thank you very much.